Hello guys, this is Sula again, and I'm going to be doing another short commentary video, just trying to review a particularly interesting play. This is from another 5 versus 5 practice game that we did with full pre-made teams of 5 on each side. This had been a very close game up to this point in time. My team had been behind a bit in this game, and we had recently managed to score a Baron, and now we're trying to counter push on the other team and push into their base. What I'm going to try to focus on here is two things. First of all, how to break a tower when you have a 5-on-5 situation where you might have Baron but the other team's trying to defend a tower. And then secondly, how to use Janna's ult to counter other champions' ults. And so I'm going to focus on that since I happen to be playing as Janna in this game. So I'm going to start up the action here. We're going to watch. So as you can see, right here we have our 5 and we're trying to push on the other team's 5. We have the Baron buff, so we have the edge, but at the same time we don't just want to fight them 5 versus 5 at their tower. So you can see us going back and forth here. I'm trying to harass with Janna's Tornado. You can see Cole's trying to harass with Scion's Shield. Uberfish's Anivia is defending with Glacial Storm, and so on back and forth. Well, what we're going to do to try to break this is we're going to send Speaker's Eve down into the bottom lane. So I'm going to use my Clairvoyance to give sight as the enemy team goes down to deal with him. And so they're going to send 2 champs. They're going to send Muki's Xinjiao and the other team's Vlad down in there as well. So let me stop it just briefly here. So if you look at the situation right here, we have one person down in bottom lane, Speaker. So he was responding to the stalemate by going down to the bottom lane and trying to push that tower. They have sent 2 champions down into the bottom lane to try to deal with him. That means that Speaker's not going to be able to do anything down in the bottom lane, but it also means that we now have a 4 versus 3 here in the middle lane. So with 4 versus 3 and Baron, that's going to be enough to allow us to break this particular tower. So I'm going to start this up and we'll see this in action. As soon as this next minion wave comes forward, we are going to try to break this tower. So I'm going to shield Donski's Ashe. We're going to push forward. Seirun's going to engage with Ramses' ult, and there we get an arrow from Donski's Ashe. So you can see we've already immediately pushed down the tower because this is a 4 versus 3 situation. We've already gotten Anivia into her egg form, and we've managed to do damage to Atlas's Morgana and Sunrise's Amumu. So now the other team's champs are racing to get back into the fight, but by the time they get here, the damage has already been done, and we've already gotten this tower. So now we're going to engage in a team fight, but critically, the tower is down, and we're going to be able to face them without the tower. And I'm going to go through and try to highlight the ultimates as they come through, because this action comes through pretty fast and furious, and it can be confusing. So I'll start this up again. Here we have, now right here, Atlas triggers the Morgana ultimate, so you see the Soul Shackles. And now Amumu is going to trigger Sunrise is going to trigger the Amumu ultimate. So that means that we have 2 area of effect ultimates from the other team coming in. And you can see Deadeye, the enemy team's Vlad player, is coming in as well. And he's going to be dropping his ultimate. So I, playing as Janna, I'm going to try to counter all of these by using Janna's Monsoon. So let's watch and see. And right there, I'm going to blow them away. Notice that this pushes away Sunrise. So it pushes all of us out of his stunning effect. It blows us away from the Morgana Soul Shackles. And it also pushed back Deadeye, the Vlad player, down past Speaker's Eve. So now Speaker's going to be able to get an easy attack in on him. So this is one way that Janna's Monsoon can just completely counter the enemy team's ultimate. So anyway, let's start this up again. You'll see the effects. Down there, Speaker's attacking Deadeye. Here, we're going to continue attacking in the middle lane. Let's see. We get a kill on Speaker gets a kill on their Vlad player, Deadeye. Next, we didn't kill anybody else, but we're going to back them off this middle lane tower. And over here, Seirun is going to taunt Sunrise, taunt him. Everybody else is going to attack, and Speaker is going to get that kill. Then next, we're going to finish off that tower, and we're going to get the inhibitor there in the middle lane as well. So you can see, managed to pick up a couple kills, broke the tower, and we're able to counter 2 of the other team's ultimates using the Morgana ultimate. And from there, we would go on to push top, and we would get the inhibitor there as well. And that was clearly the turning point in this game, which we would go on to win. Anyway, just another one of these shorts. I wanted to demonstrate the 2 things, how to break one particular way that you can try to break a tower, and then also how to use Janna's ultimate. Janna is a hard counter to area of effect ultimates like Morgana and Amumu, and also Vlad to a certain extent. So anyway, I just wanted to show this. It was a fun play. Not a long video, but I'll try to have some more up later. So take care, guys.